I'm a sewing tutor here at the Makery, and I'm going to show you today how to make a superhero cape, just like this one here. You will need some fabric for your cape, so I've chosen some red cotton here. I've also got some contrasting fabric. You only need scraps of that, so I've chosen some nice bright colours, some blue and some yellow for embellishment. I've popped some heat and bond on the back of that too, so you can iron it on. It'll be nice and easy when we come to that bit. You'll need some ribbon to tie it, some Velcro and other tools like your scissors, safety pins, tape measure, chalk and pencil for doing your embellishment later. I'm going to be using a sewing machine, but you can actually do all this by hand if you prefer. Make sure you've got some thread that matches too. Right, to cut your fabric to size, I'm using the red cotton here, and I've cut it to the length of 80 centimetres long, 60 centimetres at the bottom and 45 at the top to make a cape shape. Do check with whoever you're making this for that the cape's not too long so they don't trip on it. So you can adjust this size if you wish. Mine has seam allowance already included in it. So once you've cut out your fabric, what you'll need to do is neaten up the side seams, the hem and the top. What I've done here is I've already pressed this 1 centimetre, then 1.5, and then I'm going to pop some pins in just to hold it. I'm also going to do that on the other side, and at the bottom I'm going to hem it 5 centimetres, so 2 then 3, by turning it like this. I'm now going to also do that on the top, so I'm going to fold it down 2 then 3 centimetres, give it an iron, pin it in place, and then I'm going to sew all of those nice and neat, making sure that the top I'm going to leave a tube here so that I can post the ribbon through. So as you can see here, I have hemmed this side, so I've turned, pressed, pinned and sewn the sides here. I've done the bottom, hemmed the bottom there, and I've also sewn the top down, so it makes it nice and neat, but I've made sure I've left a tube for the ribbon to go through just here. Then what you want to do is post your ribbon through the tube. The easiest way I find is to attach a safety pin to the end of the ribbon and then post it through. With the length of the ribbon, you can always check around the neck of whoever you're making it for. I've cut mine to about 70 centimetres. It's going to be a bit longer, but the ends can fly in the wind when you're flying around. You can see here that I've posted the ribbon through the tube, all the way through, poking out the end here. Now you need to make sure you put some Velcro on the ribbon. You don't want to just leave it so you can tie the ribbon together, as there's a risk of strangulation, especially if they're running very fast. So make sure that you either pin and sew 2 pieces of Velcro, like how I've pinned here. So you'll sew those on, or you can buy stick-on Velcro and you can always just use that instead. So I've just sewn on the Velcro squares here and here so that it's nice and safe and easy to take on and off. You can also gather up the cape as well so it's not quite as big. So that's the main bit of your cape finished. If you'd like to embellish it, well, you can do whatever you like really. I am going to use some fabric, some nice bright fabric and some heat and bond just to put an initial on the back here. So you can have the initial of the child's name, you can have the initial of their favourite superhero, whatever you fancy really. So I've gone and drawn some ideas here. And I've already cut out some yellow here and I've backed it with heat and bond. A tip with the heat and bond, remember to make sure you do the opposite, so a mirror if you're doing any letters, just like this. So I'm doing a letter F, so I'm just going to cut that out and then I'll be able to iron it on. So I've cut out my heat and bond letter and I'm just making sure I've peeled off the back of the paper like that, and there's the shiny side, and what you're going to do is place it onto your cape and just give it a press with the iron. And there you have it. I've ironed on the initial and lightning bolt just there, and that's my cape finished. Voila! Feel free to visit our website, themakery.co.uk. We sell lots of tools and materials there. Feel free to subscribe, comment below. We'd love to hear from you, and please look out for more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye!